What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 87 of my BattleTech Heavy Metal Ironman Career Mode Let's Play. So as we saw last time, we have completed the first part, or the first two parts rather, of the extracurricular activities Flashpoint, and are now in the consecutive deployment for the third part, which is the Defend Base mission. We are going to drop in with the exact same... Actually, you know what? We're going to drop with nearly the exact same lance, the same pilots, but we're going to replace the Bull Shark with you, with the close range Highlander. Why? I was talking about using this thing a little bit more last episode, and I just want to play around with it a little bit. Plus, I feel like it'll be good on a base defense. I suppose, though, depending on what the layout of the base is. And I think other than that, we're pretty good. Although, the cataphract might actually be a detriment to us here, now that I think about it. Do we actually want it to cloak our units as opposed to the buildings? Probably not. I kind of want to keep it a little bit on the lower level of the tonnage, which is why we still have the cataphract and the griffin. So I don't want to put something super heavy in here, but we don't. I guess we could replace it with the warhammer. Let's do that. I think that's pretty good. And we're at 310 tons, still a little bit much, 3.5 versus 5.5, but it is a defend base, so that's a little bit hard anyway, so yeah, let's do it like this. And here we go. There was nothing said from the mission itself, i.e. no dialogue, so I guess we're going to have to drop in without it, but they should have some dialogue for us as soon as we finish, presuming we don't lose. Although at this stage in the game, I don't generally presume that we lose anything. Alright, now that your humanitarian responsibilities have been seen to, perhaps you'll be good enough to focus your attention on your real job. Lord Jesper and his lance are on their way to challenge you. Hold the factory and send him home in his ejection pod, defeated and ashamed. Leave his precious ancestral battle mech a smoldering ruin. Will do.
Command interface initiated.
This is smoldering ruin right here. I amuse myself. I'm such an idiot. Alright, Lord Jesper. Okay, I don't know who you are or who sent you, mercenary, but in the name of House Beset and House Davian, you will abandon this factory or you will be destroyed. That's our cue, Sabat. It's time to get to work. Hold the factory and you don't give Beset an inch. It's important to Stieglitz Bradford that he fail in his mission before you break him. Keep the structures intact and take Lord Jesper's lance down, and we'll call this thing finished. Good hunting, Commander. Just his lance? Hold out for reinforcements, defend munitions factory, ensure all buildings survive, destroy the lance. If it's just one lance, they have no chance. Let's see. Highlander, you know what? We'll start by moving you forward a little bit. We can try to flank the enemy. You, Bull Shark, a long range, you're going to use this wall for cover here. In fact, go right here. Okay, Galmaraz, you're going to start up right over in this area. And then Griffin, I would love to move you forward, but there's no cover over here. I guess we could try moving over here. Somebody has to find it. Unfortunately, because we don't have the cataphract now, we don't have the a long range finder that we had earlier. What do we have here? A cicada? Really? Wait, this guy's supposed to be a noble, and his lance is damaged like this? What is this? What are you doing, game? Well, whatever. And we have a 40-tonner over here.
Reporting enemy contact.
And oh wow, more of them are coming from this side. Maybe this isn't the real lance. Maybe the real one is coming later. You. I guess you could jump here and attack the cicada. The chance to hit is real low, but it's all good. Oh, there's another over here. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this the entire lance? Alright, don't go with the medium. Actually, you're basically heat neutral. You can fire everything. We could precision strike to mess this thing up. Nah, it really doesn't add much. It doesn't add enough to be worth it. And I don't really care that a lot of these missiles are gonna miss. A few hitting a cicada will be enough, especially an already damaged cicada. And another one, really? And oh, of course it's immediately gonna go for the damn buildings. This is why we moved out of here, and it still runs past everybody to do that nonsense. Alright, at least this one's gonna go for Galmaraz. And let's see, you're going to identify this guy because I'd like to fire on many mechs at the same time. Wait, it's still 2 evasion pips no matter what, so we can just move here.
No sweat.
Alright, what are we looking at here? A quick draw. I guess we're gonna go for the cicadas first, because the quick draw is so far away. Can we kill this thing? We could if we hit it in the CT, which I think is possible here. Yeah, it's dead. It's very, very dead. Alrighty, that certainly works for me. Yeah, this can't possibly be the main lance. Not with the way they're damaged. There's gotta be an assault mech or something coming. You Highlander. I would have loved to get you over here, but I guess we're gonna move you later. Let's have you... Okay, well that actually basically decides it for us. Just do this. And then split your shots like... Oh, alright. 75% all across the board, I'll take it. This cicada should be dead. At the very least, it should lose some parts to this. And it should lose all its parts, basically. Alright, getting a few shots in with our UACs. Too much damage spread, unfortunately, but this thing's not going to survive too much longer. You, Justice. I guess you could just fire your UACs from here. You know what? Why not? Kill this thing. Maybe. Unlikely, but try. At least get the shots off. A couple hits would be lovely. Ah, it was literally a couple. Not enough. Alright, Bearclaw, you. You could jump up here and out of cover. I feel like I'd rather have you stay in cover, so go here. And it's a catapult. And it's a PPC catapult. Oh, we should probably be a little bit more careful with you. But we probably don't need vigilance. Not a crazy amount of damage at all. But it is our scout mech at this stage, so... Alrighty, quick draw. You're gonna go for the Galmaraz. Well, that's perfect, because you're not going for a building. Yeah, there absolutely has to be another lance. There's no way this is the end here. Can you destroy this thing? I feel like you can do it.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Alrighty. A lot of damage spread, but it was certainly enough, and this thing got ripped apart, just like the other mech as well. Just like that poor cicada. You're gonna move forward, a bad idea. You're also gonna miss with a lot of stuff, including your PPC. You only fired 1 PPC because of the evasion, looks like. And Highlander, move forward as far as you can. What can you fire on this guy? Pretty much everything.
Got it.
Not the small lasers, but that's okay. We'll keep the resolve just in case more mechs come, which I absolutely am expecting. And down it goes. Everybody's being real effective this particular battle. Ah, there we go. Second lance. And oh, on this side, that's interesting. These two are quite far away. We're gonna have to turn around here. Galmaraz looks like you'll be tanking a little bit. Wait, I thought they landed over here. Enemy contact. Oh, no, they landed over here. Never you mind. Oh, they're... Huh, wait, did they land on both sides? How did they appear from both sides if the dropship was on one side? What the hell's going on? Were there possibly 2 dropships? Oh yeah, there's more than 1 lance here. Oh. Oh, I'm liking the way this is going. Oh, this just turned fun. And, oh, are you really going to get an immediate back shot onto our mech? Okay, that would have been obnoxious. You can't move yet either.
Let's do this.
Alright, well, you start by sprinting over here, please. Can you jump further? You can jump exactly the same amount, so you're just gonna sprint. Wait, no, jump. Just in case this guy gets in range. Hopefully it's not 1 mech over here. Oh, no, there's another one. Okay, and it's a 70-tonner, too. Okay, you're gonna brace. Enemy turn. And you can, of course, shoot at the building because it towers over the walls idiotically. That's so annoying. And sure, all buildings survive. That's basically impossible, right? Why would they design missions like this? I always find the base defenses infuriating like that, because these guys shot at that building before we could have possibly gotten anybody over here to get the aggro. So,
I hear ya.
nah. I mean, I don't really care about the bonus, but still annoying. You need to get some evasion pips, which you can only get 2, so that's what we're gonna max out on. And go right here, at least identify some of the enemies.
You betcha.
What are we looking at here? A archer. as well as an assassin. Okay, unfortunately you don't have split shot. Archer's a 90% chance to hit, whereas you're very, very low. We should probably kill you with rockets or something. The Archer is much more of a threat. On the other hand, we could kill the Archer with rockets and just leave you alone completely. I really wish you had split shot. Do we miss half of our shots, or do we guarantee 2 shots into you? Huh. 1 shot into the head. Oh, it's only 5%. You're not a ringer. Damn. Okay, well, that's not worth it. You know what? Screw it. Just go for the assassin then.
Take this.
That actually looked pretty damn decent. There we go. Lots of damage. Rockets will rip you apart. And Galmaraz is going to need to cool down next turn, though, because its heat is almost maxed out. Hopefully there's nobody with a flamer up here.
They've got a lock on me.
Sorry about that, Griffin. You're going to have to deal with it. And let's see. Highlander. To jump you into cover and fire on this damn Phoenix Hawk.
Engaging jump jet.
That building's already gone, so hopefully there's not going to be another one. Oh, wow. You know what? Maybe don't fire your medium lasers. Fire everything else. Way too many misses there, unfortunately, but the CT is in a bad way. Oh, they have a vehicle over there. Okay, now you have a very important job here, buddy. You're going to start moving like so. Or do we start moving you this? Nah, you're probably closer to this way, aren't you? You're going to rocket support that way. But we need to get those AC2s, start bringing them to bear. So you're going to jump up here. I feel like you can jump on top of the walls, but I'm not 100% sure. You're actually going to precision strike just to make sure that this thing dies. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of HP, but the 50% would have probably not allowed it to be killed, and this does bring it down at the very end. Perfect.
That's a kill.
That certainly made it worth it, because our resolve is still maxed. And Phoenix Hawk's going to go back into the shadows, retreat back into the forest, that is. Alright, what else are we looking at? Bear Claw. If you jump over here, you can identify these two. I'd really love to get rid of that vehicle sooner rather than later, so let's find out what we're looking at here. It's a Shrek PPC carrier. Yeah, fire everything on that thing, please.
Firing.
And it should be dead, and a little bit overkill, but it's not like we could have split shots anyway, because we don't have it here.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Oh, they have a hatchet man. Adorable. Hopefully they don't have a lot of flying mechs to get over those walls. You, Galmaraz, you still need to pick up evasion pips, so that means moving... Can't move here. You can move here. Okay, well then that's where you're going to move to. Oh, but we could fire on the Archer. You know what? I think you're going to have to settle for the single evasion pip just to fire everything on the Archer. 85, 65, 60, and from here it's 90, 80... Wait, it's more from here? Sure thing. Do that then. Cool down while you're at it. Probably could have used the cooldown on you earlier, but that's okay. You can't break this thing apart because you're firing at it from the side instead of from the front, so just spray it then. And then we'll use missile support to destroy it for good. I mean, it's already lost one of its LRM-20s, a lot less threatening as it currently is. An enemy cataphrag, but it's a 1x, right? It's not a 0? Yeah, okay, so we're good.
What's up, boss?
Highlander. You can continue working. If you jump here, you can fire everything at this guy. We would have to, however, use our vigilance to do so. Probably gonna be worth it.
Jumping.
Go here, pop that vigilance, go for the cooldown immediately, and fire everything you got. Including the medium lasers. There you go.
Roger that.
There we go. Now that's an alpha strike.
Target neutralized.
Poor little cataphract. Alright, who do we have up next? You. Ooh, you can use your UAC-2s now, can't you? Oh, but you won't be able to missile support from there. Ah, but you will from here. Okay, this works.
Right.
So you get a multi-target. Missile support onto the Archer. And then everything else... you know what? I'd rather target the Marauder. Screw the Phoenix Hawk. You know what? Maybe one shot into the Phoenix Hawk. I can't... I mean, if 2 hit the CT... You know, just do the one shot. Or maybe we'll do one shot into the Marauder just to break through the, break through the guard and just guarantee the kill here. Yeah, let's do that.
Taking the shot.
Alright, Archer, will you die to the missiles? Looks like we won't be getting nearly enough into your CT, so it doesn't look like it. Marauder is going to take a wee bit of damage, but the Phoenix Hawk is also not going to die. 16 HP, only one hit in there, okay. A shame, but we'll deal with it. Next turn, of course, because we're out of moves now. We got 4 rounds remaining, and I think we'll be just fine. Bear Claw, you're going to start this up. You're going to... now if we move here, we could definitely easily destroy you, or we could fire everything on the Marauder and ignore you. I'd rather kill you with the multi-shot, so just go in like this. In fact, wait, jump. Can you jump further? Yeah, you can jump further. Let's do that, then. Alright. Go. And that's coolant vent, please. And fire everything you got. See if you can't break apart that side. Damn. Not quite. It looks like the Archer's gonna fire on us, but at least it's not firing on buildings. It's not really gonna do too much damage anyway, so we don't really care about it. A trench bucket over there, eh? Let's see, we got Gearhead who can keep moving. You could keep... Wait, is that the Archer? The Archer moved away. Okay, well that's a shame. Let's see, you have Bulwark, whereas you do not. You just have Guarded. Okay, well we're gonna fire on the Hatchet Man, then ignore the trench bucket. Move here. A lot better chance to hit the trench bucket. Oh, damn, we're gonna have to just fire on the trench bucket, aren't we? Alright, well, whatever. Even though it's got guard... Oh, you know what? Since we can't cool down, we'll just do this instead. It's not really worth it to do anything else. And will that break the arm apart? No, 1 HP on that one arm.
Yeah.
Oh, well. And that's not... Oh, wait, it got its hatchet destroyed immediately. It's gotta be unfortunate. Man, these guys' paint job surely allows them to blend into this environment pretty well. But nonetheless, it is the color of fear. Okay, Justice. Why don't you bring some of that Justice down? Ah, damn, no Highlander Burial for you. At least not as of yet. You're gonna jump down into cover here. You're gonna fire on the Rodder. You're running a little bit hot. Let's do -1 medium laser. Still pretty good. It's still a ton of firepower. I think you're still dead, which indeed you are. All of your bits are gone as well.
Aye, aye.
Okay, now you Bull Shark. You can't fire support over there in terms of your UAC-2s, so you're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, i.e. the missile way. Can you destroy the Hatchet Man? It's probably the best option here. Go for the Hatchet, and then fire 2 at this guy. Like so.
Fire on multiple ends.
Alrighty, if your AC-10 goes, yeah, okay, you're no longer any kind of threat. You're just a medium laser. You can't even destroy buildings, really. And you're gonna die. Beautiful. Now we just have these 3 remaining. And we can surround them. Enemy turn, and ooh, so you do have jump jets, but you're not gonna jump over the walls. Fascinating. Wonder why the AI doesn't do that. Maybe it's programmed to not jump over the walls. Although I'd be a little bit surprised if it was, because this is, as I've already said, I believe is fairly poorly designed. I mean, these base defenses. So why would they partially design it well in the sense that the AI can't do that? Although, on the other hand, it would be fair if it could. I mean, the player would absolutely jump over the walls.
Waiting on you, Commander.
But let's keep going. You are at 60 and 50 and such. You know what? Just stay where you are. Just precision strike. Just destroy this thing. You'll run a little hot. Okay, you know what? Fire 4. Only 1 needs to hit the CT. In fact, I'm gonna say fire all 4 medium lasers. Don't fire the large lasers at all. Do that.
You betcha.
Okay, looks like 1 hit there. Perfect. And then there were 2, I believe. Your turn, Ulysses. You're gonna have to... I guess you're just gonna have to run your way there. Very, very slowly.
Ready for orders.
Only bad thing about the bull sharks, I guess. Alright, Highlander, you can sprint further than you jump, so you're just going to run over there as well. And then Griffin, hopefully you can get us some line of sight and identify these guys by going over here. Here comes the archer. Oh, he spotted us before we spotted him. Looks like he has a rangefinder on him. Adorable. Bear Claw. Find him for us, please. Jump up here.
Firing jump jet.
There we go, and fire down on him. Ooh, 6 HP there. Then you don't need to fire the medium lasers, just fire the missiles. One will hit that.
Acknowledge.
And it was one of the first ones. Perfect. And then there was one.
Target eliminated.
Alright, it's a 50-tonner. You are the... Was that the hatchet man? Somebody's about to get killed here. You can't, unfortunately, find him, but you can do this to identify him at the very least. Go up here? Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to shoot you in the back from here. Oh, it's a trench bucket. We killed the hatchet. Okay.
Commander.
Ulysses, missile time.
Coordinates received.
And, yep. 2 rounds remaining. Huh, I wonder if more enemies will come if we defeat this guy here.
Critical hit.
And Justice, you just can't... Oh, actually you can if you go over here. Yeah, do it. Might be able to kill him if we get some lucky hits with those UACs. All in the CT. You know what, let's try it. Precision strike right into the CT. And 4 HP, very, very close. Fortunately, it's still our turn, which means, Griffin, you can do the honors. Here with 1 round remaining until reinforcements come along our way, let us... 1 SRM-6 should do it.
Confirmed.
There we go. That was just freaking tempting RNGs is not to allow that to happen. Alright, Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position. That's that, boss. Lord Jesper is down and the factory is secure. Wow, this thing is really smoking. What the hell? Does that feel like it's more than usual? Or is it 2 mechs on the same spot? I'm not entirely sure. And you did your work beautifully. The pride of House Beset lay strewn across the battlefield, reduced to a broken heap. I'll be the first to admit, I was worried when you went off mission earlier, but these results speak for themselves. Rendezvous with me in orbit and we will settle your payment in full.
Mission successful.
Wasn't that just swell? I mean, he contracted us to do a job, not to not do anything else, right? I don't recall that being part of the description. Okay, and next. And wow, really even kills across the board this time. Griffin pulling its weight, 3 kills, equaling up freaking Bull Shark and a Highlander, and same with the Gamma Raz. Good job, everybody. Love it. Exactly what I like to see. And let's see if there's any Magna... no, that's a Donald PPC. That was a +2 hit defense gyro here. I'll take it. At least for our smaller lances. There's a TTS++. Ah, man, my kingdom for a freaking +++. At some point, hopefully. Alright, let's see. They had an Archer and a Marauder. We'll take the Marauder because it's the most expensive bit and confirm. Huh. Ironically, we could have had a free Hatchet Man, a free Phoenix Hawk, a free Cicada, and we got none of them. But that's okay. Obviously, that was just for selling anyway. Now, let's see if we get anything out of this. I.e. anything that isn't trash. Please don't be frozen. Oh, no, it's still moving. You've done a human's job, Commander. The pride of House Beset has been dragged through the muck and humiliated. I await Duke Beset's response with giddy anticipation. We were happy to be of service, Graf Stieglitz Bradford. I will admit, you had me worried there for a time. Your decision to assist those poor wretches had a whiff of hubris about it. But despite my misgivings, you came through for me, and satisfied my expectations in full. With that, Commander, I salute you. Does that salute come with any bonus pay by chance? Beyond what you were promised, you mean? No, haha, of course it doesn't. But it was a wonderful show all the same. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare for my next meeting with Duke Beset. The art of the gloat requires practice, and I intend to subject the haughty bastard to a master class in ridicule. Of course. Until next time, sir. Until then, my friends. Until then. Ha 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 ha. Presumably. Alright, Graf Alban, Stieglitz, Bradford, silhouette flickers and disappears. Smug son of a bitch, isn't he? I hope he enjoys his big win at court. At least we were able to get those locals to safety before the fighting began. It made our job more difficult to be sure, but it was the right thing to do. Agreed, but for what it's worth, I hope we don't need to make a decision like that again. Let's pack it in, people. Let's go find ourselves a new job, and with luck, one with fewer complications. Alright, rare items. And a free mill. Anything reasonable. Free piece of a Black Knight, some trash TTSs that we will never use, a melee hit gyro that we will never use, an Orion piece, an AC5, bunch of... wow, what the hell? Bunch of little worthless light mech pieces. Yeah, I guess the Kaliyama and the Kaliyama AC20 and the Valiant SRM6 are still worth it, especially the Valiant, because we're constantly running out of these things. We have enough Kaliyamas to last us, as in I doubt we're going to find enough mechs to put the ones, even the ones that we have, onto them. But, well, the SRM6s, yeah, those are always welcome. I would have loved for a SLDF Black Knight, which I don't believe is in this game, but, oh well. That's fine. Alright, next.
That mech you asked for.
Yeah.
That mech is ready to fight.
And sent to storage, sent to storage, sent to storage. And that's about it. Now, I think... yeah, unfortunately, we're just about out of time in this episode. A little bit early, but with a couple minutes remaining, we won't have enough time to do any of the contracts that are left. And next episode, we will hit up the 3 contracts here that we have remaining against the Taurians, 1.5 skulls. We'll take in our weaker mech warriors for those, if nothing else for the fun of it, and we'll probably bring in some of our weaker mechs as well. Try to screw around with the Hunchy a little bit, and the Vindy. Take us back to our roots a little bit. And then one of these to probably a little bit more play with the Griffin, because I've been enjoying it. But yeah, the 1.5 skulls, we definitely don't have to bring the big boys. And then we can bring some of the lower leveled up mech warriors as well. We do have a couple that are quite low. We could bring Von Cobra, the new guy, and Skyros is very close to leveling into his Coolant Vent Plus multi-target, which is exactly what we wanted out of that. And Death Crusade... wait, was Death Crusade the new guy, or was Von Cobra the new guy? Somebody's the new guy, but I don't remember who. I guess we'll figure it out next time. Oh, wow, 2 in tactics. Oh, man, hiring these people when we have 10s. Anyway, that's it. Calling it here. Next time, more contracts, and the time after that, we will move on once again to the next Flashpoint, which I believe will be Yang Ratanen's big score at 19 days, and then onward to the double agent after that, and then through all these Flashpoints after that. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.